grab your nearest instrument, ba-ba-ba-ching, because today we're singing our way to Spanish fluency with some musical vocabulary. Are you a music lover? Whether you're a fan of Beethoven, Mozart, or creating classics of your own, this vocabulary guide will help you share your passion for music in Spanish. We put out fun and informative Spanish videos every week, and you don't want to miss any of them. Like, subscribe, bell button. It's that easy. Just 3 simple steps so you never miss the best Spanish learning content on the web. Now let's jump into some musical vocabulary words. Orchestra terms in Spanish. An orchestra is a large instrumental ensemble. If you've ever been to an opera, musical, or ballet, then you've probably heard orchestra music. This group is usually located at the bottom of the stage. The ensemble combines instruments from different families like wind or brass to create beautiful sounds. Here are the most important orchestra terms to know in Spanish. Concertmaster, el concertino. Conductor, el director de orquesta. Instruments, los instrumentos. Music director, el director musical. Musicians, los músicos. Orchestra, la orquesta. Classical music terms in Spanish. Chances are you've probably heard of classical music before, but what really is it? This genre refers to formal music from the Western world that was composed by trained musicians. These musical terms in Spanish will enable you to talk about your favorite composer. Beat, el compás. Chord, la cuerda. Composer, el compositor. Composition, la composición. Harmony, la armonía. Key, la nota musical. Lyrics, la letra. Pitch, el tono. Rhythm, el ritmo. Symphony, la sinfonía. Classical musical instruments. We can't have music without instruments. Just as music is broken down into genres, instruments can also be broken down into different families. Brass, los metales. Percussion, la percusión. Strings, las cuerdas. Vocals, las voces. Woodwind, los vientos. All of this musical vocabulary can be a lot to remember at once. The best way to absorb this information is with consistent practice. Did you know you can try a free Spanish class with a native Spanish-speaking teacher? At Homeschool Spanish Academy, our professional teachers from Guatemala make your learning journey a unique and effective experience. Our one-to-one classes enable your lessons to focus on topics that you find interesting. To master music in Spanish, sign up for your free trial class today. String instruments in Spanish. String family instruments are usually pretty easy to identify. Just look for the strings. In fact, these instruments are the largest family of instruments in the orchestra. Double bass, el contrabajo. Cello, el cello. Guitar, la guitarra. Mandolin, la mandolina. Pedal harp, el arpa. Violin, el violín. Brass instruments in Spanish. The brass family is made up of wind instruments. It's called the brass family because they are usually made out of brass, but they could also be made out of wood or another metal. Another distinct feature of the brass family is the mouthpiece. The musician places their lips against the mouthpiece to create an initial vibration of air column, which creates sound. Cornet, la corneta. Horn, el corno. Trombone, el trombón. Trumpet, la trompeta. Tuba, la tuba. Woodwind instruments in Spanish. Don't let the name fool you. Woodwind instruments aren't necessarily made out of wood. Woodwind instruments are, of course, wind instruments that are characterized by the way they produce their sound. These instruments are made up of a cylindrical or conical tube of wood or metal that ends in a slightly flared bell. Sound is created by blowing air over a mouth hole, which creates vibrations. See if you can recognize any of these woodwind instruments. Bagpipes, las gaitas. Clarinet, el clarinete. Harmonica, la armónica. Saxophone, el saxofón. Flute, la flauta. Percussion instruments in Spanish. When you think of percussion, you probably picture a silvery drum set and some drumsticks. While drums make up a large part of this family, they're not alone. Percussion is all about hitting, scraping, and shaking. Any instrument that you hit with sticks or other objects falls into this category. Although the idea of smashing a pair of cymbals together sounds fun at first, it actually takes a lot of practice. Musicians have to learn to hit an instrument with the right amount of strength in the right place and at the right time. Which of these percussion instruments would you like to try? Bongos, los bongos. Cymbals, los platillos. Drum kit, la batería. Tambourine, la pandereta. Triangle, el triángulo. Xylophone, el xilófono. Now you can discuss your love for music in English and Spanish. You did a fabulous job learning this exciting new vocabulary. Learning Spanish is a lot like playing a new instrument. The more you practice, the better you will become at it. Click here for some amazing Spanish music recommendations. Which instrument is your favorite? Are there any that you already know how to play or would like to learn? Let us know in the comments below. We learned so much today. From music genres to instrument families, we went over all of the orchestra and classical music basics in Spanish. You are well on your way to becoming a Spanish musician. I hope you enjoyed this musical journey with me. For your next musical assignment, check out the Ultimate Music Vocabulary Guide in Spanish. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to our channel, and click that notification bell to never miss the best Spanish content on the web.